What's up, guys? Today I have the COMITOK L7C Pro AI tracking gimbal. And because I'm all about efficiency, I already have it set up. Look at that. Anyway, guys, look how cool this gimbal is, okay? It's got a ton of features built in. First and foremost, though, it does have AI tracking. This little module right here, right now, is on, and it is tracking me, okay? Look at that. Check that out. Cool. Now, for me to stop the tracking, all I have to do is hold my hand up like this. There's a little light on the module that turns off, and now I know that it's, see, not tracking me anymore. Now, to get tracking again, all I have to do is hold my fingers like this, and the light turns on, and boom, we are good to go. It is now tracking me. Okay, so I'm going to turn it off so we can talk a little bit more about all the features in this gimbal. Okay, now that it's off, I can show you that, yes, this is the AI face tracking module, okay? Now I just plugged it in and you'll see that the light is turning on. You'll see that light, it's blinking green. It's actually looking for my face to track. So it's not going to because it's pointed the other way. But there's also on this little module right here is another button which allows you to turn on the fill light. Right? It has a couple of different color temperatures as well as brightness settings, which I really, really like. It's just enough of a fill light to illuminate your face, which is pretty great. There's also a gesture. I can do this, right? I can do this, and that gesture will actually turn on the fill light. Okay, so again, really, really cool. Nice AI features built into this little module. Now, let's get into the actual gimbal. First, let me just talk about how this thing feels. It is really light. This is a light gimbal, okay? It's definitely made of plastic, which is not a bad thing. I like gimbals that are lightweight like this because if I'm holding a heavy gimbal with like a heavy camera, I'm gonna get that wrist fatigue after holding it for long periods of time. I can definitely hold this for a long time. It's just super lightweight. Now you also have this removable tripod right here. Now, I like the tripod on because it gives me a little bit more room to hold on to. Also, I like the tripod on, so if I need to put this down, it's just super simple. I just open it up and set it down, okay? But you don't have to have that tripod on, which is great. Now, let's talk about the buttons here. So you have the power button here, you have the mode button here, and the mode button allows you to go between 4 modes. And there are these little blue lights here on this side and little blue lights here on that side. Those are the modes. So you have first person view mode, you'll have full tracking, you have half tracking. In full tracking, your camera will actually follow you left, right, up, and down. Half tracking is only going to follow you left and right. First person view mode is going to really just track you, and basically hold your gimbal nice and steady. So there are 4 different modes here, and all of them are really useful depending on what you're doing. You also have here the joystick. And the joystick kind of works exactly how you expect it to work, okay? It just goes up and down, left and right, really manually letting you set where you want it to be. Now, if I push this button right here, I can actually go into landscape mode really quickly. If I just push it again, it'll go back to portrait mode. Just really simple, 1 button push will get you there. Now, on this side is the trigger. So that trigger is actually going to, and I'll show you what happens there, but if I push it, it'll start the video, and if I push it again, it'll stop the video. Also, depending on if I have it on video mode or photo mode, in photo mode, it'll just take a picture. Okay, but to do that, you need to connect the gimbal to your phone via Bluetooth. So you open up your Bluetooth settings on your phone, and then it'll connect, and now you have the shutter button is the trigger right here. There's also an application to download. The application gives you a bunch of different extra features on here that are actually pretty good to have. Overall, guys, this COMITOK L7C Pro Gimbal is actually a really nice feature-packed gimbal in a really nice lightweight form factor, okay? You have your AI tracking, you have the included tripod here, you have just very simple settings, you have the application, you're good to go, okay? If you're looking for a really nice budget-friendly starter gimbal, you gotta check this out. It just works, okay? Tino Reviews here, 2 thumbs up. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll catch you guys on the next one.